And we're back.
We're back.
It's the hat day.
This right here, this is the signal for there's a cop ahead when you're riding a motorcycle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, to let everybody know there's a cop back there.
Surprised you can go, wee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's also the sign to let everybody know going down. Like Greg and or Scott and Kevin will curse going down. There's one time I went riding with them and I started throwing up everywhere.
Oh, really?
Never hear the end of it.
Because you got sick?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I did have on Friday. I was went to the emergency room and I was in there for too long to find out that I have a bladder infection.
All right. I guess that's a known issue. Just so you know.
Yeah, because your urine's not flowing out of your body; it just sits in your bladder.
That's what I was told anyway.
Dude, it was the worst pain. I thought my appendix was ruptured. I thought everything but a bladder infection.
Yeah,
It was in my back and my front, right underneath, and it came on like that. Like
yeah,
I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden I said, "Oh fuck!" And it was fuck.
My wife gets quite a bit, so
yeah,
she knows.
No
I mean, I've had the kidney issues where it's like, oh my god, this is fucking the most painful ever.
I've had the urinary tract infection before, and that was uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt. This one can hurt.
Huh. So, well, you're becoming a chick, I guess.
I know. That's what I kept saying. I'm like, oh fuck. I go, at least it wasn't constipation. You go in there and a guy next to me, and we're all in the hallway, and he had constipation. And I was like, oh, thank God mine wasn't constipation.
Well,
that's just silly.
They have over-the-counter shit for that.
Yeah, well, that's just silly. You could probably know I haven't shit in a couple of days. Maybe I'm constipated.
Yeah. Well, Jesus. Yeah, I was in the hospital as well on Friday for different reasons. I had transplant shit to do, and I had an echo. This is all for the heart. Echo, X-ray, and a stress test.
MRI. Yeah. Oh, the stress test, huh?
And the MRI, because the first one I did, see, it wasn't that bad.
Well, did they inject you with the nuclear? Dude, it makes me. Oh, it's so bad. I got to do one this year too again, and I hate it. Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
Mostly they don't do the MRI, but the last time I did it, I was just sitting in the chair, and I guess it came back inconclusive. So this time they wanted to make sure I was on dialysis first, and then they would do the MRI injection. And so far, I haven't heard anything back on that one. The other tests came back negative or normal, I should say. So, because the chest X-ray I had to do because I came back with a false positive on a TB.
Oh yeah.
And so I had to do that. And what's fucked up is even though I talked to the doctor and he said it's negative and everything, I get a letter from the city, saying, no, you need to have this checked out and have X-rays and this and that. And I'm like, why the fuck does the city know about this?
Yeah, why?
Even though I was told it was a false positive. So
yeah, that makes me wonder.
I wanted to send him a letter and say, go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. This is none of your business. So anyway. Yeah. That was fun. And that was pretty much an all-day thing. I had to be there by noon. And I couldn't eat for 24 hours or no caffeine, chocolate, any of that shit for 24 hours. And then I couldn't drink anything for, what is it, almost 8 hours or something, except for water, right?
Right.
And I did that. And I mean, it was okay. I mean, I didn't have any issues. I'm sitting in the waiting room, for my X-ray, I think. And my stomach's just like, and I'm sitting next to the little old lady, and I'm like, Yeah, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. But yeah, I mean the stress test. The only thing I had was a minor headache when it was done, which went away pretty fairly quick once I got something to drink. And I got up when they got me up, I was a little dizzy just because I've been laying down. And my throat, a little bit of my throat tightened up because other than that, I fell asleep. I was so freaking tired, I was just like, so I was out. So I didn't have an issue with that. I know Dad hates it. He told me once it's stress
It
test.
sounds like maybe they did something different because I had to wiggle my toes because
No,
they
didn't do that.
to keep your
I
blood flow, and then they give you Diet Coke afterwards, caffeine
mm-mm,
to reverse the effects.
yeah,
Yeah, they
none of
do
that.
something different because yeah, I'm with Dad. It's the worst thing ever.
Because
It feels like
they
you're
didn't.
dying. It
They
it
just
all
told
it
me to
really
go
feels
get
like you're
some.
dying, like they induce a heart attack or something. Like you're like,
Yeah. Well, they definitely put chemicals because I had the IV and everything. So,
oh, I don't know, it's
um,
weird.
and they told me to go get some caffeine
Yeah,
afterward.
yeah, that's weird.
Um, and
Hmm.
but yeah, other than that, I didn't think it was too bad. I had to, just the breathing. They tell you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe
Oh
out,
yeah, that's always, and you
and
get
then hold your
lightheaded.
breath.
Yeah, you're gonna get lightheaded. I go, why you make me breathe in, breathe out so much?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, they didn't make me do anything else. So
Oh,
it's all
well,
right.
you're lucky then.
Yeah. I mean, my
I
heart. I guess my
I don't
heart's
even know
fine.
what it means, because I usually end up I'll do some dry heaving afterwards because but my heart gets all like, weird and excited, so I'll start dry heaving, blah, blah, and then they'll give me the soda, and it's like it's all bad, but afterwards I'm fine. But what are they
Yeah.
even proving? What's that
Well,
prove? Always
it's
pass.
for surgery, is basically so your heart doesn't see how your heart does as far
Gotcha.
as under stress. You know, that's what I was told.
I
But what do I know? I don't know anything.
don't
So
either. Me neither.
yeah, but it's been fun. You know, the weather's finally starting to warm up a little bit, so
Yeah,
that's
it was
nice.
here too. It was in like in the upper
Didn't you
60s.
get rain or snow coming or something like that?
Well, we got
Heard on the
rain
news.
today. It did rain today, but the last couple of days it's been sunny as hell.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought I heard on the news that you guys were getting a storm.
We
So.
may be this week, but the last couple of days, shit, it was sunny as hell.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna get rain tomorrow night and Tuesday. They said severe rain. I don't know what the fuck that means. I still have snow on the neighbor's lawn, where they piled it, because that's where they do. They didn't pile it on my lawn, but so yeah. Um, so now that the weather's starting, I'm gonna start doing some projects outside and whatnot. So
Yeah, I gotta get to mowing our our lawn. It's like huge.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on Friday, but I ended up going to the emergency room. Like, oh, trying to get out of
So
going.
what did they give you? Just give you a meds? They give you Cipro or something?
They gave me some kind of antibiotic and then some Norcos for the pain.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, I was in so much pain. I've never been. I would have swore it was. I would have bet money it was something else. I
You should
wouldn't.
tell them, give me the morphine, man. Give me the morphine.
He did give me morphine when I was there,
Yeah.
and then
But the
I
problem is,
even after that, I was like, I'm still. If I move, oh, it hurts, and so they
see,
gave
when
me.
I took the morphine, I was like, shit, I don't feel nothing. But the problem is, they can't keep giving you morphine because of your
Yeah.
kidneys. So they give you like fentanyl and they give you, what else did they give me? They tried everything but the morphine. And then once they did the morphine, I was like, fuck, this feels good. I don't feel nothing anymore because I had that cyst burst and it was just fuck.
And that's what I thought it might have been too. I thought maybe one of my cysts burst because it was in the back and the front.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, no, it's a bladder infection.
Well, that
Well,
sucks.
yeah.
Well, what do you do? What do you do?
And man, it's such a joke in that place. So you're in
Where'd you
pain.
go?
Kaiser, Eureka, Roseville.
You go to Roseville Hospital?
Yeah, and you go in, they move you from one place to another real quickly. You think, oh, okay. But then you're sitting in this room forever. And then it's not a good place to be when you're in pain because everybody's laughing. They're joking around with each other. And you're like, what the fuck you doing? I'm in
Was it
pain.
packed?
What's that?
Was
I
it
don't know.
packed?
I have no idea.
No.
But
Was there a lot of
then they
people in the
moved me to
waiting room?
another room, and it's like they don't even tell me what's going on. It's just I got moved to 4 different, and then they moved me back to the waiting room in the front to wait.
Really? Because
Yep.
usually what they do is they do the check-in, right? You're in the waiting room,
Yep.
check in, and then you go in, and then they ask you the questions, blah blah blah.
Oh, every single time I seen somebody, they asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
So I had to.
And then
It's like, am I lying? Do I got to
and
keep
then
feeding myself?
yeah, depending on how bad it is, they either take you straight back to the emergency or send you back into the waiting room, like depending on what it is.
Yeah.
And
they did a CT
crazy.
scan, and of course, it's funny because in the emergency room, it takes an hour to get it back. But when I get it done at the doctor's office, by the time before I get home, it's already alerting me saying
yeah,
the results came in, and that's not even an hour. So I'm like, why does that take so long? It was just little thing was just.
Maybe you need to go to a different hospital.
That's the closest one to.
Roseville's closest to you?
Yeah.
In San Juan?
No. I have Kaiser. I have to go to Kaiser. The
You
next
have to go to
would be
Kaiser.
Morris, would be Sacramento off of Morris, and that's farther away.
Gotcha.
I would imagine.
You have to go to Kaiser? Why do you have to go to? That doesn't make any
I have
sense.
Kaiser.
You should be able to go to any hospital and present your.
I'm not. Maybe I just
The
go to
hospital
Kaiser.
can't deny it. They cannot deny you. So I'd look into that.
I just go into the Kaiser, but I mean, you probably are onto something there because if I could go to somewhere else, I'd like to go to Roseville Hospital.
Right.
I always thought that was a good one. It's where Dad used to go, and
well, that's where where Grant was born.
Well, yeah, but different building, but yeah.
But that
So
was
was Trish. Trish was born there too.
Oh, really? Back in the 80s?
Yeah, back in the 80s. 83.
That's funny.
Now it's well, I went to school there. It was an or MIT or MTI, like one of those vocational schools. That's where I went to school. Now it's a U-Haul. Now it's a U-Haul place, storage area.
Really? I thought you
did move it. They moved it over there by the freeway, the new one. It's a new.
Okay, I thought. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you went to school over by where Chuck E. Cheese and shit was.
Well, towards the end, they moved it over there. They bought the building over there, but I did start out my first, like half my mods were at the other building, and I finished it up on yeah, you're right.
Okay, I was gonna say, not that I was there or anything. I just remember.
No. Towards the end there, yeah.
So we got Star Wars news. Did you hear?
They fired Kathy Kennedy.
Well, they didn't fire her, but she's leaving. It's either it could be next week, it could be by the end of the year. In her statement. So, and she's not retiring like everybody was saying. She's basically, because she's still going to be producing movies, I guess, till the day she dies. And I went, oh crap. Well, as long as she don't have the green light on some of this shit that it's been coming out. But Andor's coming out. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Andor.
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but Carson told me about it.
It looks good. I like the first season, and a lot of people didn't like it, but I like it because for Star Wars, I know a lot of people don't like that Cassian Andor character in general, which is fine. You can take him out of the equation, and because I wasn't a huge fan either, but I like this brand of Star Wars better than I do Acolyte or
No, me too.
anything that they put out. Really,
Yeah.
I can't
Carson was
stand.
saying at this time it looks like that he's for the rebels now because before he was all like, I'm not gonna be.
Well,
He was,
no.
he was hesitant.
So I don't know. I mean, we'll take a look. We'll watch the trailer here in a sec. But so every 4 episodes, it jumps 10 years because they got to catch up to Row One, right? So every 4 episodes, it jumps to 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So I believe it's 10 years. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to take a look, but we'll watch this trailer here. Dun, 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 dun. But again, the trailer looks pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Ready? Ready.
We're in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win?
You'll recognize a lot of people in this too.
Last night a dream
Okay.
that the world had turned.
Okay.
Hopes that come to be. The revolution starts.
So I don't know who this chick is.
Yeah.
I don't think she was in the first one, and if she was, I don't remember her. Unless it's his sister. Because remember in the first one, he was constantly looking for his sister. So
Could be.
Now.
What a swell party this is.
I'm guessing.
Ooh, yeah.
Was that Chewbacca?
Where?
Wasn't there a hairy creature in there? Right? Oh no.
Remember this moment. You're here. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
What'd you think?
Does your internet?
Well, I mean, I wasn't disappointed with the first season, so
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't care about the music. I don't care about any of that stuff. So, but I mean, it seems like because I think one of the main issues in the first one that people were bitching about was it was slow, right? And it was kind of a slow burn.
probably just setting it up for season two.
I didn't mind it because it was what eight episodes or something like that, so I didn't mind it. But this one looks like it's gonna be fast paced, a little more faster paced. I'm hoping it's good. My fingers are crossed.
Yeah, me too.
I've not watched anything Star Wars. Since Boba Fett, and I said done. Unless Obi-Wan was after that, and I only watched a few episodes, and I said I'm done with this. I can't, and I haven't even watched.
I've watched all the things except for the Alkalite. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I can't do a lot of shit. I'm just like, it pisses me off. So, and I got other people online that I can listen to, and they can tell me what happened. And I don't have to listen to it. I literally not have to. I can just, I just go in my own little separate head and go, oh, I remember when. None of this stuff exists, So with Kathleen Kennedy gonna be out, and this new thing, Andor's pretty much the end. There's no more Star Wars after that, as far as I know. So,
Well, aren't they supposed to make a what do you call it? A Mandalorian movie?
oh yeah, that's true. A Mando and Grogu movie. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know when that's coming out. I haven't heard when if it's being filmed. I don't know.
I don't know. I know Carson's.
I've heard. I knew about it, but I don't. I suppose I can look it up, but it's wrong.
Hopefully should have a lot of shit in it. If it, who knows? I don't know. Because the time period, isn't it like right after Return of the Jedi?
It's supposed to be
that it links that into
Rey.
Yeah,
probably. I know that's what they were trying to do, and they've been trying to do with all these different series, but they don't know what they're doing because they suck. And then there was talks about a new Rey movie trilogy that spans 30 years after the Last Jedi and that horrible thing. So I don't know. I don't think nobody's gonna go see that either. Nobody wants to see a Rey movie. Nobody cares about that character, you know. So they just need to scrap it, do something cool, get out of this timeline.
Well, they should do it from the books. At least make it from the books. A movie from the books, not a what do you call it? What they're doing now.
Well, they just splice them all together, take things from, and it's like you're not. And the same thing goes for Marvel. Marvel's doing the same thing. They take characters that aren't like the Thunderbolts. There is a Thunderbolts comic book, but none of those characters are even in this movie. They all, you know what I mean?
Pick the name of the group and then change that.
So I think that's the issue Marvel's having as well. Is because there's plenty of comics out there with the Falcon, right? You don't need to make him Captain America. He wasn't Captain America until the 90s, right? Bucky was Captain America up until then, until they switch. Comics have been doing this shit for a long time, but switching roles and genders and blah blah blah. But they should have done a Bucky. Bucky would have been cool, I think, to have Bucky as Captain America, because that's what he was supposed to be. And then they've kind of screwed it all up, and I don't know. I just don't. I'm not going to go see any of these movies. Maybe if they come on Disney or whatever, but I am not going to see any of these movies.
Have you heard about the new game they have out called Marvel Rivals?
No.
So it's a popular game right now. You should check it out. Maybe you show
Let's pull up a trailer.
Yeah, Marvel. What did I say? Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, gameplay or trailer. Let's shoot trailer.
All those characters.
Really? Have you played it at all?
Carson's in there. I was trying to get a game that me, Chris, and Carson could play together on maybe an off day. And so we were
put it on here. Do a live stream.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're trying to figure out. Oh, we're trying to figure out a game that we all can cross play. I have PC. Carson has PS5 and Chris has a Xbox.
So you can use different platforms for this?
Yes. This one you can cross-platform the game. So whoever you're playing could be on whatever. It could be a PC player. It could be same with that Fortnite, but I'm not a Fortnite guy.
I don't know anything about Fortnite, but I heard it's all right.
And then Chris says he can't do first-person shooter. He's got to be a third-person shooter. Maybe we should play gameplay.
Well, can he change all that?
What's that?
I don't like this. This is cartoony. Let's do.
This is like the game. It's free to play.
Oh, right? It is
free to down. Yeah. The only thing is you pay to advance your character if you want. Like quickly. You can just wait and do it on its own. But
All right, we'll just check this out and see what this guy is.
I look different.
Yeah, it's because you are different. Who cares?
Get a key for
There
this
you go.
during the alpha, and with the announcement last night that it's also coming to PlayStation and Xbox,
So,
it'd be cool to share some footage.
so like you be
and
playing this
impressions with you
guy,
guys if you're
somebody else
interested
be
in
playing
learning more about
whomever.
it.
I don't
The
the
know.
two
Ultimate
long didn't
Team.
watch is that
You know, there's
it's
two different. There's like 6 on
PvP,
6, I
free to
believe
play
it
with a
is.
massive selection of Marvel characters running on Unreal Engine 5. Throw some destruction in there and some interesting team
Storm, huh?
abilities unique
Okay,
to
cool.
certain groups of heroes.
So is it
and
all
surely
characters?
This is a recipe for
I don't think
success,
not
right?
all,
Before we dive
but
in,
they're
though, I
still
have
working
to
on it.
address the elephant in the room. This is the game
Like they
that
just
initially
added
had a non-disparagement agreement for their
Fantastic Four
content creator program signing up
because
for
of the
keys.
movie coming out.
Obviously, not a very
There
good
is?
look at all, and a terrible
Oh yeah,
decision. They did eventually walk this
June
back,
or
though,
something like that, right?
apologizing,
Or July.
changing the agreement and putting out a statement, welcoming honest thoughts, suggestions, and criticisms as they play. This definitely did a lot of damage, though, and was not a great first impression.
So obviously there's
However,
two people
the
playing
ironic thing
there.
is that it's actually pretty fun in my opinion. It has
Spider-Man.
for a massive player base. Marvel
Yeah, they're all
has
over.
a huge audience, not just from the movies. The
So you get
MCU,
to
but
pick
also
whoever you want to
from its
be,
origins
Yeah.
in the comic books,
or is
graphic
it like
novels, cartoons,
you're so and
figurines,
so until you
etc.
get to this
And the
person
idea of
and
getting
there's
No,
all
but
of
you
these
pick who you want to
characters
be. But
together,
if there's
all
another
friends and
player,
enemies, all
I
with
could
unique
say,
abilities, ultimates, etc., in a fight that
like
you
if
can
you have
control, is
the
an
Rocket the
enticing
Raccoon and
prospect,
then
whether you're playing
Groot,
casually
you
or
get
from a
an
competitive
extra
standpoint.
ability
And
where
just last night they showed off
because
Venom
they're a
and Adam
team,
Warlock for the
and
first
something
time,
happens. I don't
which
know.
has
Carson
ignited
was
the fan
explaining to me
base
is
even
whenever there's
more. If
somebody
you're
got
not a fan of that
2
Overwatch
team,
type
maybe
gameplay
even
though,
3,
or you're bored of that already,
get
then
like
you
an
probably
infinity
won't
type
like this. But if you do,
thing.
it could be a
Can
refreshing
I change
change, something
characters
shiny
in
and new,
between?
with a bunch of
After you
characters
die,
that
you
you
can, I think.
probably already know a lot
Oh
about
yeah.
and are attached
Okay.
to in one
Unless
way
you're,
or
I
another.
say
Of
unless
course,
you're
maybe
what's
I
his
the
name,
version that
you
I played
can
was an alpha,
morph
and
into
there
that
were several
character.
issues with it for me. The biggest ones, the
Yoki or whatever
performance
name
needs
is.
a lot
You
of
know,
work. I
oh
had
like
some
Loki.
big
Loki,
frame rate
there.
drops on a 4090, which you'll see later on in the
I
gameplay
think
Yeah.
video.
Deadpool would
And
probably
I
be the
noticed some
one
nasty
because then you
input
can't
lag on the
really
mouse
die.
too,
I don't think
which is the
Deadpool's on
worst
here.
thing in an aim game like this. They've got to sort that out. There are
You're wrong.
areas of the maps I played that needed
Who are you fighting?
adjustments,
So
and some of
is
the
it good
heroes
against
were
evil?
way better than others.
No,
So
it's
there
just
needs to
Or
be
you could be
serious balance
fighting your own self on another
well,
team.
because that's
the
what's your name
developers are
from
aware of.
Thor,
I think there's
Yeah,
potential
right?
here,
yeah.
though.
Their
You could be
sister,
fighting
With
her
the
on
Gamora.
another
version
team too.
announced, there could be a
And then
bright future for this game.
it's
So
just
with that said, I'm going to show you a
6
couple of
on
matches
6.
here,
You know,
playing as Punisher
Yeah.
I
and
think this is
Star-Lord,
like they
which
have to
are
move
the
that
Japanese
spider. Like
characters that
if
use
they're
guns,
attacking them,
and
it
they
moves
suit my
back.
kind
But
of
if they start
playstyle really
attacking
well.
you,
Both of
it
you,
goes
just let me
forward.
know
You
your
know.
thoughts below.
Are
Let's
you
get into
playing
the
against
action.
other? Are you trying to kill
Right,
other
I'm gonna play as
characters
Punisher
that are
this
playing
match.
too?
Oh
Other
yeah,
people?
other
So
people
it's
on.
teams.
Wide, isn't he?
Yes,
So I'll go Rocket, and then I
Gotcha.
can buff
Okay.
you.
We're in the
yes.
multiverse now.
Every
Adam.
single one of these people will be
Just
someone
take
online.
overboard.
Why can I not press A on
Oh,
it?
gotcha.
What the hell?
So you could fight another Rocket if you're
Oh,
Rocket.
look at this Hulk up here, Adam.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
What the hell?
Yeah. What do you got in your trash can?
I mean,
Oh, you can move it. Once.
Is that Groot?
Yeah,
You move it once.
right, I'm
I
Groot.
guess he's pretty good.
If I was Rocket, I could hop on you, Adam, couldn't I? But that other person's playing Rocket, so
Yeah, it's fine.
I have to learn all the different team up abilities.
Groot doesn't seem to care about killing people either, to be honest. So he's matched with
Yeah, Groot will kill anyone. I'm gonna go after Rocket up here.
So I wonder. So it's pretty much open
Get in
source,
now, you little
open
ras.
world.
Ow!
I don't know about open world. If you're in the same like a
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah.
designated area, you know, this area.
Start capping this now, yeah? Adam, they're trying to stop us.
There's other rooms, but you know, it's not really necessarily open
Like
world.
me, so
This is cool. I'm not gonna mind this.
I'm
Is
hitting
this
hard.
on Steam? Well then?
Yeah,
Or
I believe so.
Back me
So-
up, chill, man.
So far, my computer's having an issue playing it. We're trying to get it
I'm
to.
going in. Oh, hello, look at this. Let's go.
And I'm gonna have to learn how to do all this stuff
Is that a quad kill? I think so.
because my PC should. I mean, I got a gamer, so it should work.
Objectives moving now.
I don't know what I'm doing, but
It's kind of like
I haven't
Halo,
played
right?
any
You gotta
games
stand
on it
next to
at
and
all.
Push it forward.
Well, a good thing, like you get Steam. Yeah, Steam's a good one to have on there
Oh, I broke.
to get your games from.
Yeah.
Hell cheap. Like we got Halo, all the Halos for like
Adam's
$12.
playing as the lady with the big
Really?
sword in the
But
imaginary.
you got to download them, right?
Well, you don't have to download them all at this certain time. You can wait. Just do like we only did Halo 2 and then ODST
But that's
so far.
It goes first person when
You know,
But
and
if
then
you want to play them,
download-
you have to download them.
yeah.
You get to keep them
Yeah,
on your
Wonder?
computer. They're yours.
they're yours.
Oh, Hella, who is that?
You just don't
As
buy
I
the
know.
physical
As
As far as
disc.
I know, what's that?
Yeah,
You just don't buy the
part of
physical disc.
destruction.
Not anymore.
This is the.
Like even my
What is it
PS4,
called?
can I
The
put my
smoke.
PS4 on there and play?
I'm not sure if it does damage though.
Or is it just the new ones like PS5?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shotgun?
That's a good question. Carson will be able to answer that because he has a
Love that.
PS4 and a
Yeah,
PS4.
Punisher's got 2 weapons. Assault rifle.
'Cause eventually, I want to hook up
which is
PS4
really good range,
here,
obviously,
and if
then
I
they
can,
get
I should
close
be able
like
to
that,
hook
you
it up
can
to this
whip out a
monitor,
shotgun.
and I should be able to hook it up
I think I've got the damage buff here.
to the internet as well.
Yeah.
Which it already, I mean, but
We're not
then
putting out serious damage here, man. What the hell?
can I stream it? You know what I mean? I don't know anything about it. You know, that's
May
gonna
wonder.
take a minute.
Oh,
Figure out.
was gonna get
Don't know
I'm
blocked
sure
either.
there's
then.
YouTube videos on it.
We're gonna push it up a ramp now.
So
The shield. Oh my god. Levolution.
I wish I had more time.
Yeah.
You get like an SBA loan,
doing
so
the
I
chip
can
damage.
like quit my job
Pull back a
and
bit.
just play games
What?
and stuff all day.
Yeah, watch out for that.
Yeah,
man.
that would be awesome.
I just YouTube all day.
I just
Well,
think
that's always-
You know?
I don't know why
Oh, I see.
Carson doesn't.
Star-Lord?
Man, all you gotta do is just record what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean seriously,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Zeke's
try and get
doing
behind
it.
him.
He's gonna make more money, more subscribers than we
I'm
have.
not alive. Hang on.
Yeah, and
I
he's
mean-
starting young too. So by the time he's old and
Oh yeah,
older, he's gonna have it down.
Oh
he's
my
gonna have
God,
$1
this
million.
is insane.
Shit.
Yeah,
What?
good for
Hey,
him.
you've got missiles coming out the back of your head, but
That's way
Um,
too good.
But I think that's
Surely
a
we get
niche,
this now.
you know. So a lot of
Oh,
people
God.
are doing it.
Tons of
A lot of
Frank
people like watching other people play video games.
Oh no,
I don't
just
understand it,
tapping
but
into
you know,
I do. I watch because there's one game that I like, but it,
Why did I do that?
so
My turret was
they're
right
just
in the middle
funny,
of the point.
and I just like
Oh,
the
wow.
game, and I can't play the
got
game,
Punisher.
but I like to watch them play the game.
We nearly
and-
got this. 3
maybe it'll
minutes,
give you
45 minutes
how to
as
beat
well.
the game.
Yeah, it's what like
Because I know they're
Good.
on my
You can watch it for that, yeah.
comes back there right.
One of
if
my
you like
bad-
it.
To me, it's almost like it's like listening and watching a podcast in a
Yeah.
way,
Kind of on my own.
Yeah. I know, I get it.
because they're just BSing as they're killing people on this
Oh,
game, you
hey,
know,
Bruce,
but they're
maybe?
good at it. So
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it. I
listen,
understand it
it's
because
that
I
just
do
tells
that
you
with
They know,
podcasts.
like, all
that just
the
tells you how sad
heroes and what they do.
in
so
our TV
they're
these
not just
days
shooting
is
for the sake
is
of
that
it, they do
I
it
don't
for
have
the
anything on there that I'm hurrying up to go
shields
watch.
on or
Right.
belts or
I'd
something,
rather
just
watch
trying to
something on
finish off that
YouTube.
turret there.
Yeah,
These guys play a video game because there's nothing
Yeah.
on TV.
And that's mad.
that's probably why I watch like movie reviews and music reviews.
Yeah,
and
I'll watch the shorts on YouTube. You know, watch
Yeah.
kind of like.
Three.
And
It's very particle effecty. It's going to
Ah.
take a while, I think,
I'm gonna have to take a look at this
learn
and,
all the
see if I
abilities
can't
and
get it
read the game a bit
to
better.
work
you
on
know?
here. Maybe you know,
Right, we
Yeah.
got this easy, unless there's a big ult from
But
them or something.
I definitely would like to get like
Alright,
an
so
SBA
Punisher's
loan
really
or
good.
something like that, just to focus on this shit, so I don't have to work 2 fucking
I
jobs.
enjoy that
You know,
skin.
the
Yeah,
Punisher,
that was
that'd be
nice.
awesome.
I think
You know what I
they
mean?
did a
So-
good job.
Because
Level 3.
this they're starting here
Got a couple
shortly.
of challenges
I
going
created a
there.
new channel, by the way,
How
called
do we do?
Catmandu.
22. Not bad.
And this is for all the shit that I, 'cause I got a new
Play Star-Lord this time. We got magic.
cat shelter that I'm building this summer. You know, it's gonna be big and
Like
huge and 2-star.
day by day type shit.
Yeah, and I thought I'd record it. You know, I'm gonna record everything and kind of give the backstory of these damn cats that we started taking care of and whatnot, and I see what happens. Because I think people get into that stuff too as well. But those are all we won't be live. They'll all be pre-recorded and just drop videos. You know, maybe once a
Oh
week.
yeah, you better do it recorded anyways because
Yeah.
if you fuck up and then you mess up or something, it's not-
There'll be definitely a few of
Yeah,
those.
you
and a
don't
lot
wanna
of
be
cuss
like-
words.
oops, don't do
You
that.
know, beep beep beep. Because I do that a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's not. And I think next weekend I gotta fix something under the stairs because they like to hang out on the stairs and sleep and do all that fun stuff. And right now, the plastic that I had to pull because snow got in there and broke it. So we're not gonna use plastic anymore. I'm just gonna get a piece of wood and just slap it right underneath the stairs so it won't leak through. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're gonna do that. I'm probably do that next weekend, and so I'll probably film that, and then we got. I mean, the patio's a mess. The winter and the snow and everything. It's just so I got to clean it all up before I do anything. So I'll probably tape record that. This is how
Put on the time lapse.
Yep,
Where
that's
everything's
probably
just
what it's
like,
gonna be. Time lapse. Watch me run around, exercising. If I burn some calories that way.
yeah.
So, all right, let's. So there's a new Shrek trailer as well. I didn't know if you knew
I heard
that.
rumors of that.
Yeah. Well, it's not even a trailer. It's a teaser. And it's not even really that good. I mean, honestly. But I'll let you check it out. A lot of people are hating on this. Let's see. It's mainly because of the new character.
Hey, Magic Man, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad.
Woohoo, Mom and light.
Who's making this stuff?
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya. Oh, damn. Only in theaters.
Right.
Christmas 2026.
I think the main issue is
So
modernization.
didn't they have more than one girl?
Yeah. Which doesn't make any sense. Plus, she's got a nose ring. It's like you could have left that out. You know what I mean? There's no reason to do modern day shit.
What do they do? Eat them?
I don't know. Because they were triplets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't know what happened to all the others. And maybe they'll kind of explain that,
They're ogres. They ate them.
Yeah, they could have. Oh, they eat their kids, right? So
That's what he was saying. Somebody was saying.
yeah. A lot of people are pissed off. So, but that's to be expected. I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
let's see what else. Did we watched the Cheech and Chong trailer, right?
I don't know if we did, but I did. But we could watch it again.
When they're in the car?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we watched it. Okay. We'll watch a couple trailers. This next one's called The Surfer. I don't know anything about it. I'm hoping there's sharks. Arr. So
Surfer, bra.
You can't stop a wave. Born in a storm, way out to sea.
Oh, it's Nicolas Cage. Ah.
God.
It's all building.
Gotta make it.
Breaking point. I grew up here.
Don't leave here. Don't surf.
Hey, Dad.
It's okay. You're scaring my boy.
Now. No need for all this fuss. Listen to me, brother. I know it's smart to lose face in front of your boy, but you gotta know when to back down, or it could get a whole lot worse.
This is a special place for us.
There's magic here when I was your age. My old house is finally for sale. I'm buying it.
Just want to go home now.
Wake up.
Locals only. Don't live here. Don't surf here.
I'm not surfing. What's the view for locals only as well?
'Cause I'm a local.
I'm not surfing. 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 I'm not surf
Men are like engines. You got to release a little steam now and then, or you'll blow up.
That's my board, and I want it back.
Listen, mate, I think you've been out in the sun too long.
No, my father gave me that board.
I can tell you myself, that old board's been out there for as long as I can remember.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
I'm not trying to be cruel.
You don't belong here anymore.
All I want is to take my son surfing.
Don't get yourself down. Before you can have everything, you have to experience nothing.
What?
Pathetic.
What the hell's going on?
He just wants to surf.
I don't know. That just doesn't make any sense.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not going to see that.
Just want to take my son surfing.
Great sound. Anger.
What is this? Sacramento.
Huh?
So that movie is going to be a headache just because he wants to surf in a certain area in probably New Zealand or Australia.
Oh, that bad where he's eating a rat.
Yeah.
Right in.
Dog dies.
Or
what looked like a dog. You know, people are like, even when I was in Hawaii, they were super territories, but they weren't mean like that.
Sound like they were in Australia, maybe,
or New Zealand, one of the
New Zealand, yeah, one of the two.
Well, good for Nicolas Cage. I don't about a surfer movie to make it interesting, I guess.
I mean,
how many times do you think they actually surf in this movie?
Yeah, never hardly made it in the water.
No, yeah, go figure. I would just go to another beach. It's cool, man. Whatever. All right, Sacramento.
There's just sadness with nowhere to go.
Ricky, I don't have the authority to kick you out of group, but you need to stop coming to group.
Where do I go?
Ricky's here.
Bring him in.
I'm phasing him out.
Why?
He's a grown man who hides in trees. Sorry.
No call, no text, just trespassing.
Oh, let me come say hi to Rosie.
No, it's just taking a dump. I'm getting lunch.
You're all right, man. You're just all out of whack right now. You're all like pent up.
No, I'm good. Not crazy about that.
Why did you do that?
There was a crick.
We're growing apart. Can we just drive around and have fun for 15 minutes?
Want to go to Sacramento? Unplanned, long drive to a city I have no desire to be in. Sounds fun.
My dad died. Gotta scatter his ashes.
This is a perfect opportunity for you to reconnect.
Sounds like you're gonna miss me.
It's your dad. Going away for the weekend. We get to do whatever we want.
Sacramento! There was some morally ambiguous behavior last night.
How long have you been married?
4.5 years. I'm not saying we have this sexual energy.
Oh, we don't. You sound hungover.
3 Budweisers and 2 tequila shots. I'm only a man.
I didn't know what I wanted, but I think I do now.
Who's that?
What is this? Are you visiting?
I don't like bangs.
To your pop.
And to us. Fare thee well, Pop. Breakfast?
You're going through something. You need my help.
What you're doing right now is textbook projecting.
I'm very angry.
It's called misplacing.
Help. Stop. Ow. Glenn.
Kirsten Stewart.
I'm scared. Really scared.
Isn't everybody know she's gay?
It's crazy, and there's a lot you can't control.
She's pregnant now.
But what?
I thought you were heading towards saying something reassuring.
Yeah, me too.
Wait a minute.
Let's set some ground.
So he's chasing.
I think you're having a panic attack, Glenn.
I'm scared. Really scared.
Life is crazy, and there's a lot you can't control.
But
what?
So okay, that guy is chasing that girl. I thought he was like getting ready to cheat on her.
Something reassuring.
Pregnant wife.
Let's set some ground rules. No kissing. Definitely no sex.
Did you just wink at me?
No.
I probably won't go see that either.
No.
You know,
I will not see that Sacramento in Sacramento.
right? In a Sacramento theater in Sacramento on Sacramento Day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Another simple favor. What's this? It's gonna be stupid. It's a chick flick.
I think about her all the time. The faceless blonde I thought I knew. Was she a glamorous PR executive? Or a cold-blooded killer? Holy shit. Did you break out of prison? Will you be my maid of honor?
Welcome to Italy.
Why am I here?
Do you think I invited you to get revenge for stealing my life and taking my kid away from me? You think I want to make you pay?
I don't know. Do you?
Maybe she really did change in prison?
If I do try to murder you, it'll make an amazing sequel.
That looks boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looked pretty boring. But it's on Prime.
It's on Prime.
I just came from a crime scene. 9 bodies.
I make one phone call. You and your friends go down for life.
Oh, what brings you boys here? We didn't want to miss out on all the fun.
This is my town. And don't forget, I know what you did.
You have no idea what I did.
Huh. That might be a fun movie to watch.
Every day.
You know?
Yeah.
Holland. I don't want to. Assessment. We'll switch back to that.
The Assessment.
I don't think I'm gonna get much sleep tonight.
Me either.
What if we're not good enough?
If we're not.
Is that a monkey?
Can't tell. Might be a monkey's uncle.
I'm Virginia, your assessor. Over the next 7 days, you'll undergo close observation and formal testing to ascertain suitability for parenting. I want to get to know the real you.
Is that a good idea?
Yes.
I was joking.
Assessment is a rigorous process. It'll do. With a high threshold of success.
Yeah. That's boring. The parenting.
What?
I have to say something.
Just ignore it.
Those pipes sure are loud.
If those were pipes, the house is about to explode.
Well, I'd like it to be pipes.
Your parents are fucking. Please, God, no. Bro, this house is dumb.
You're gonna have a whole parent meet up there, and they're
gonna ask him to marry me. They're gonna love you so much.
I have to let the
Yeah,
dogs
I
out.
don't care about that one either.
Frick, frack.
The rule of Jenny Penn. It's a horror movie. This is
Mrs. Jenny He's a mother brown. He's a mother brown.
Oh, John Lithgow.
Yeah.
He's a dog with the breeze up. He's a mother brown.
Oh, not a doll. Creepy motherfucker.
I'll be better soon. Then I'm gone.
Take care of that mother. They're nuts. Give them toys to play with like children.
What's going to happen is you'll get worse and worse till you can't speak. Or even lift a finger. That's if you can still think straight enough to know what kind of hell you're in. My whole life, I've been so bored. But time, it seems, has awarded me certain advantages. Be a waste not to honor that, don't you think?
That's not at all creepy.
It's been at me from the jump. Where there are no lines, hyenas roar. Enjoy your home. Who rules? Jimmy P. That's right. We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing.
Well, that ain't creepy.
Hello, Ginny Pin.
Good night, Ginny Pin.
I won't watch it, but it's pretty creepy. Jenny Pin.
Jenny Pan.
Mob
Can I
cops.
do some?
License and registration.
What's that?
Ooh. Well, I don't live in New York.
What happened? I hit on my block in broad daylight. I want names. I want blood. You hear me? Got a little cousin, some cops that come my PD. He don't come to you, but they'll do whatever. I don't like cops, especially dirty ones. We don't do no favors. You know what I'm saying?
Where are you taking me?
Who ordered the hit? This is fun.
Once that line is crossed, ain't no coming back.
No one's gonna find it. I'm done with it.
People don't just disappear.
They do.
This is gonna take my life.
See? New York.
From Leo.
What cops?
We're the good guys.
Cops or no cops, you and your entire family, you're dead.
This is bigger than anything you ever done. This is the perfect time to renegotiate.
Play with the devil, you will always lose.
We have a few questions about mob cops. Everybody wants to know about these cops. Want better information? You need some better money. You always want more. You want more wasn't even necessary.
Galliano is a homicidal maniac.
Yeah. That's the spirit. I ain't the one to be messing with. After this, our rate goes up.
But these guys on trial?
What'd you tell them? I told them nobody. I ain't the one to be messing
Not untouchable, Joe. That's exactly what we are.
It's gonna get pretty. I want to turn the radio up.
See, it's stuff like this. I'm surprised there isn't more of like more gang on gang crime. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
What was that back in the day when they February? Was it Valentine's Day? Was it the Valentine's Day murders?
Oh,
right?
I think it was.
And they lined them up all up on the in Chicago, I think, and just and I feel like that's what would happen if it was something like this, because mob cops against the mob, right? So
yeah,
that's my guess. I'm thinking.
Well, it's just a matter of who's in the police's or who has the police in their pocket.
Yeah, could be. I mean, the mob's the mob. So yeah.
Welcome to Wallace Island. Can you take the bag? Oh, I'll grab this. No.
The Ballad of Wallace Island.
You are Dame Judy. Dame Judy drenched.
If you need.
Critics and audiences agree.
Maguire Mortimer. The reunion we've all been waiting for.
The best movie at Sundance
I'm excited.
We're literally playing to one guy.
Cheese. Oh.
is also the funniest movie of the year.
I'm going down to the shop.
Can you shut the door?
Absolutely.
No, I meant.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I'm
not really used to having guests.
Have you got peanut butter cups? We have this. You could put it in a cup.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hell of a serve you got in here. I've no one to play with.
See, this is the issue.
I know you miss this.
I miss our music.
I've got all my wishes right here. This island. And your beautiful music. Wowzers in your trousers. Goodness gracious me. That's something else. I'm speechless.
Well, you're not.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Come see me live
So I probably won't go see that either.
Me either.
and become unstoppable.
Cut. I think we got it.
Let me do it one more time. Work's been crazy.
Take some time off.
I wish I could, but I owe the team in a draft.
Control freak.
You shouldn't talk to your boss like that.
Oh, come on.
You gotta see someone about that, really.
Just an itch.
Have you
It's just an itch.
seen anything unusual?
That's where crap start. Is that a
Is that going to stop?
What is it?
There's something wrong with her.
I can't. Stop.
feel like? Don't say it.
What is that?
Who is feeling brave tonight?
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to know more.
No more.
I need to know more.
Morning. Huh.
Morning.
All right, with the world will tremble. Oh.
I am aware of the hardships you Jews have endured since the start of the war. But you have all been chosen for good, honest work. I assure you, your suffering is finally over. You've all been chosen for good, honest work. I assure you, your suffering is finally over. Eins, zwei.
What are we gonna do now? I like this. People know what the Germans are doing. They will help us. On the way up to war, we cut through the truck. We don't stop running.
Shut the truck! Hold on!
We need to keep moving.
We have to warn our people what this place is, what it really is. We have to get the word out. As long as we're still breathing, there is hope. The Germans are building death camps.
No one can annihilate an entire nation and get away with it.
What do we do? The world must know the truth.
People will not remain silent. The world will tremble.
That'd be an interesting film to watch. It's gonna be not a good movie. It's gonna be a pretty depressing movie. Yeah.
Well, it can't be any worse than Schindler's List.
True. Or if you ever watched The Monument Men, you ever watch that one?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a good flick.
Yeah.
I like that. Up until the teeth part, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty morbid. But I mean, it's like Jesus Christ. When the shit's still going on, so you know. Enough politics.
Where is he from? Is he yours?
Oh yeah, I seen this
Because I
trailer
was trying to impress a
this
woman,
weekend.
and now he thinks he's my friend.
Called The
Now
Penguin.
go and join your penguin friends.
I think I've seen
It's
this
not
too
my
somewhere.
penguin. I don't like penguins.
Funny.
Okay, off you go.
I guess it's based on a true story
there's
too.
a woman and a penguin.
Stop, sir. What is in your bag? Show me now. You can take it, but you must pay $50.
Sorry, little fella. Adios.
Okay, you can take it.
Why do you have a penguin on your desk?
Your job is to get the boys up to O-level standard. Let's just keep this between ourselves. Then I'll let you all feed him some fish at lunchtime.
¿Qué lleva en la bolsa?
No es comunista, este pingüino. I had you as a head for the fella. And what happened to you? I met a penguin. And he's living with me.
What?
Who's he?
No, I don't.
I mean, it doesn't look like a bad movie. I'll probably watch that movie.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not. I'm not going to the theater and watching it.
No. Wait till it comes on one of the apps.
Yeah. So the last one is called High Ground.
Like high ground.
Good idea to try running from me, huh?
Running from you or someone else? If I don't walk out of here before tonight, there'll be no building left for me to walk out of, and there'll be no town.
Not little ET guy. What is his name?
I honestly don't think he knows I'm the sheriff. I've been the sheriff for 35 years for him. I'm not meant for this work, but this work will help you put away the past. Don't take what I say lightly. I take nothing lightly. You're holding a man in your jail by the name of Nathaniel Matterson. What I don't know is how many of you deputies there are.
Hey, Billy, that car I told you off 67 this morning, it's over there. Who the hell are you?
This isn't right. He's some kind of witness. He shouldn't be here.
There's evil in this world. You think you're ready for that? You don't want me here. It's not a threat. You don't want any part of this storm that's coming.
You know, you can't even talk to me.
Why are you asking about the sheriff anyway? Like you're just passing through, right?
Sheriff!
Tick-tock says the clock. Not safe here. For us or the town. Can handle this for you. Well, anyway, it's going to be your lucky day. You go to the ranch, even if they find us, we control the terrain. So I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I shall fear no evil.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There's no running and hiding from him. I'm doing neither. 3, 2, 1.
Daniel.
Well, they didn't look too bad either. I mean, might be a strange. A little bit of watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it called? High Ground.
High ground.
Which is apparently the name of the city too.
Right.
Or
Probably.
town or whatever it was. The high ground.
Well, I would play I guess there's a Batman Hush trailer animated, but I'm not playing that because that's DC and we'll get hit.
Yeah, mine was just err on the side of
Yeah.
caution.
Yeah. So here's this thing. This is another thing that people are bitching about that Shrek movie. About the animation. So
this might be the best Shrek movie ever made. We got our first look in the game for the first time in 16 years. Man, the boys are old. Donkey is balding. Shrek is all wrinkled. Not only God knows what happened with Princess Fiona. Who the heck did look when Shrek first released in 2001? I don't even think who made that knew how big it was going to be. Literally once a year, people from around the world get together and have a Shrek festival, and it's been going strong for over 20 years. So obviously, bring back these characters and even just do a refresh or an update to their faces. People are going to start freaking out because there's people who worship this franchise, and they're always going to have some kind of say-so or cry-face opinion about everything. People are watching the trailer on TikTok and being mad because they're making a joke about TikTok in the movie. This is nothing new. It's the same franchise that has a Starbucks in its universe, and their mythical far, far away land is just a replica of Hollywood. And yes, of course, this could just be another cash grab and a reboot sequel because they're running low on ideas. But if it's being written and created by the same people that gave me Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and Shrek 2, I think that this might be the best Shrek movie ever made. Today we got our first look.
I thought that was going to be more because they were actually showing the differences.
I don't know about the best Shrek ever come out, but I'm sure they might do pretty well.
Oh, it'll do well. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. I mean, even the shitty ones do well.
Yeah.
What else is going on? I know Daredevil's coming out this tomorrow.
On what?
On Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. So I'll probably watch that, but that's a weekly thing as well.
Yeah, so you only get to want to watch one a week.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough for me. It's kind of good. I mean, if I miss it, I can watch it. Two of them, So I'm all for that.
Yeah.
All right. What's this? This is on Netflix. It's called The Twister Caught in the Storm. I watched Twisters, did I tell you?
The new one?
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't horrible.
To think that we were all just celebrating life 24 hours prior to the worst thing that happened.
This is now a tornado. The high school graduation. That's pretty much the path of this story.
Oh yeah,
that's Sunday.
Yeah, they wiped out the whole fucking town.
After graduation, there's a big party that's thrown. My dad texted me and said there's a tornado. 2 minutes later, it gets dark within like seconds.
I know somebody who lives there now.
Forget the noise that made it. It was like so loud.
It was a monster, and it
Yeah,
was
that's crazy.
Where do we go? Oh my God. Get in. Come on.
The tornado was like right there, pretty much stopped.
I looked up and I saw clear blue sky. We were in the eye, totally surrounded by chaos.
I could feel my body lift off the ground.
I don't know how long I can hang on for.
Accepted my fate. I was flying inside the tornado.
Yeah. I thought they were going to show like aftermath and stuff like that, but well, I mean, it literally wiped out the fucking town, and it's a small town, mind you. It's not anything.
And they survived even being in the eye. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Huh. But yeah, it's insane. Let's see. We watched the Twisted Metal, didn't we? That trailer.
I don't think so. Do it again because I don't remember. Maybe
You don't remember watching it?
Maybe we did, but let's watch it again.
The name's John Doe. Until a year ago, my life on the road was pretty routine. I met a drifter, we fell in love, we picked up a phone along the way. But the joyride is over. The tournament is here. I'll need to
Sleeping cat world were raining.
pressure is great.
Black Castle.
Phillips, and I invite you to come to complete.
Peacock. What is Peacock? Peacock is that's NBC.
Yeah.
You were eating them.
Let's say because I'm going to cancel my Disney Plus and HBO Max.
Yeah.
Because I have them individually, so I'm going to, they have a bundle for Hulu, HBO Max, and that it's cheaper than what I'm paying for now.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know when I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it. Let's do that. Ooh. All right. Do you like David Blaine?
Yeah, he's all right.
When he first came out,
I've always been inspired by things that seem so impossible, you'd assume that they're tricks, but they're actually real. I'm searching for people with amazing abilities I know I won't find anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Who will teach me things that I didn't even know were possible.
Ernest Riley did.
This one gets me nervous for some reason.
He does some crazy
things that you shouldn't do, and anything can go wrong.
Jeez! That was incredible!
around every corner, I find something unexpected. And I know that I'll regret it if I don't at least give it a try.
The knife is on a very your nervous system. Whoa.
It's something I've never seen before. The vibration is amazing. Heart rate's going.
You just have to remove every limitations in your mind to be able to overcome. There are so many unknowns in this stuff that you're doing.
Ready to play?
It will be the most intense journey of my life.
Wow! That looks so good!
March 23rd. That looks pretty good. I'll probably end up watching that or one day.
Yeah, probably check it out.
There's some things I like, and I haven't watched in a while.
Yeah.
Face Off 2.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's real.
You said they sure waited a long time.
10 hours ago. Let's see if this is real. I don't know if this is real. We'll see. I think it's fake.
Fake news.
Why are they always putting fake stuff up there? Always fake.
Told him it was fake. I was right.
In a world where identity is a weapon and vengeance,
You'll be able to tell pretty quick.
Ultimate fate is just decades after that deadly battle. A new generation is drawn into the war of deception, where the past refuses to stay buried.
Right there, right?
Yeah, that's AI.
The AI generated.
But they can't use John Travolta because he looks like Santa Claus.
Hold on, I gotta feed the smalls.
Yeah, this is like you can always tell because they have that thing going on. That sucks.
Dude.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did you see the new Mission Impossible trailer? Because I haven't watched it. No?
Hmm?
Have you seen the new Mission Impossible trailer?
No.
I haven't either. Let's check it out. This is the last one I got. So.
But they said that the last time. I don't know.
Yeah, they all do that.
It's been a long time.
As long as they can keep running.
Yeah, he's still running.
Should you choose to accept?
This is supposed to be part 2 of the last one.
Everything you've done
Oh, gotcha.
has come to this. I need you to trust me. One last time.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are
the sum of our choices. Everything you are, everything you've done has come to this.
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept?
For every life you try to save, you gamble millions more. And now the fate of every living soul on earth is your responsibility.
That's the pattern, isn't it? You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close. You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
One last time.
Just one last one.
One last.
Famous last words.
I know.
One last time.
All right. Let's see. You watch all Saturday morning cartoons, volume 41. Oh, 80s. Let's see what
Do
this
it.
is.
It doesn't give you a year. It just says volume 41.
In all 80s.
Huh? Oh, okay. The 80s and 90s.
I remember this coming out, but.
Here we go.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe there. G.I. Joe.
You can actually go on YouTube and watch these.
Yeah.
That and Transformers.
He-Man.
Yeah, He-Man, Looney Tunes. Very cool, I think. I'm glad they do that shit.
Yeah.
I remember this few times I clicked on it and watched it. You know.
Code name for America's daring, highly trained special mission force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Slaughter.
Yeah. Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, what are they doing? This is the whole episode.
Talk about club.
What are they doing? Juju, Cameron. Huh. Maybe this is just like a. I thought they were just going to do something else.
There's a bunch of Saturday morning cartoons, huh?
There we go. 20 forgotten TV shows from the 80s.
80s TV created moments we'll never forget. Knight Rider, Alf, and the A-Team kept us glued to the screen. But what about the shows that quietly disappeared from our memory? In this video, we're rediscovering 20 forgotten 1980s TV shows that shaped our childhood. These shows played a huge role in
Grease American Hero didn't
even if no one
disappear.
talks about them anymore.
That was a cool
Stick
show.
around, because rediscovering them will bring back those moments that shape who you are today. The greatest American hero.
Yep.
But when they're in trouble, what do they call?
The greatest American hero.
That's right.
Among the big names in 80s TV, there were shows that didn't stick around as long, but left their mark in a different way. One of those gems was the greatest
It did stick
American
around. It
hero.
was like
Ralph
2-3
Hinckley, a
years.
regular high school teacher, was given an alien superhero suit with powers beyond imagination. But there was one major problem. He lost the instructions. That was the magic of the show. We got to watch Ralph hilariously stumble through flying mishaps and awkward attempts at saving the day, making him one of the most relatable heroes ever. The charm wasn't just in the comedy. It was in the message that being a hero isn't about perfection. It's about trying, no matter how clumsy or flawed. And let's not forget the theme song, Believe It or Not, which became an anthem of the time and is probably still playing in your head right now. Though the show ended after 3 seasons due to declining ratings. Did you know there was an attempt to reboot the series in the 2000s? While it never took off, the original remains a quirky yet unforgettable part of 80s TV history. Misfits of Science.
No, I didn't watch this. I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, it looks like Master of the
Quirky
Universe.
science
Yeah.
fiction sense of humor, then Misfits of Science was the show for you. It followed a team of outcasts.
No, is that what's your name?
powers. Think of it as the
Oh, looks
80s
like
version
Courtney
of
Cox?
today's superhero teams,
Yeah.
but with a lot more
Looks like it,
laughs.
huh?
There was Johnny who could generate electricity.
What if recording
Oh.
high-quality content, editing like a pro, streaming like a star, was as simple?
Gloria,
who had telekinetic powers.
It is.
They
No,
had
it's
the
not.
perfect team of misfits trying to save the
It's
world.
not. It's someone who looks really close to her.
Show memorable wasn't just the action, but the chemistry between the characters and the way it embraced its weirdness. It was unapologetically fun, never taking itself too seriously, which is probably why it gained a cult following despite only lasting one season. And here's something you might not know.
There it is.
Courtney Cox, before her Friends fame, was one of the stars of the show. Sadly, Misfits of Science was canceled due to low ratings, but it remains a hidden treasure of 80s TV for those who remember it. It was the kind of show that made you wish you had strange powers and could join the fun. Sometimes it's the shows that don't take themselves too seriously that leave the biggest impact. Small Wonder.
I remember that. show.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Now, let's talk about a show that had every kid wishing for a robot sibling. Small Wonder. The premise was both bizarre and fascinating. A robotics engineer builds a lifelike robot, Vicky, who looks like a human child, tries to pass her off as his daughter. The catch? She's programmed to learn with a very monotone robotic delivery, which led to all kinds of hilarious misunderstandings. Small Wonder wasn't just a quirky sitcom. It was a show that captured the imagination of kids in the
That was on
80s.
Saturdays.
What if you
I
could have
think
a
that's
robot
why.
who could do all your chores, help you cheat at school, or even freeze time? Vicky's abilities and the strange situations she found herself in made every episode a unique adventure. The show tapped into the fascination with robots that was everywhere in the 80s, but it also gave us a sense of heart as Vicky tried to navigate life like a real girl. Despite some criticism for its campy acting, Small Wonder lasted 4 seasons, longer than many of its contemporaries. For those who watched the image of Vicky in her signature red dress burned into memory. Shows that today immediately sparks nostalgic conversation. Out of this world.
I don't think I watched that at all.
I don't know what that one is.
Imagine
It's supposed to
being
be
a
like
teenager who can stop time with just the touch of your fingers.
third
That's
rock
Out
from the
of
sun.
this world delivered to kids in the 80s. Evie Garland, just any teen who was half human, half ape, and inherited some pretty powers from her extraterrestrial dad, including the ability to freeze time, communicate
Maybe I
with
did see this.
crystal, and teleport objects. What more could a kid dream of? This show tapped into every teen's fantasy of having superpowers, trying to navigate the awkwardness of adolescence. It wasn't just about the sci-fi element. It was about growing up, figuring out how to use the abilities you've been given. Evie's powers often led to funny and sometimes touching moments as she tried to balance her normal life with her extraordinary ability. Out of This World lasted 4 seasons. While it wasn't as mainstream as some other shows at the time, it certainly made an impact on those who watched. Who didn't wish they could stop time and escape awkward moments? The show ended with an unresolved cliffhanger, which left fans wondering what happened next. But for those who grew up watching, Evie and her powers will never be forgotten. Rip time.
I knew of it, but I didn't watch it.
solving with a tech twist, then Riptide was one of those hidden gems that kept you coming back for more. This show had everything. Detectives, a cool boat, high-tech gadgets, and even a quirky robot named Robot. It followed three private investigators, Cody, Nick, and Murray, who ran their detective business out of a boat, solving cases using not just street smarts, but also the latest in 80s tech, which felt futuristic at the time. Riptide stood out because it combined the action-packed detective genre with the fun of high-tech gadgets, from helicopters to robots, who added a dose of humor to the show. Let's be honest, what kid or teenager in the 80s didn't love the idea of having their own robot sidekick to help them solve mysteries? Though it never quite reached the same level of fame as other detective shows like Magnum, PI, Riptide lasted 3 solid seasons and left a lasting impression on its loyal fans. A blend of action, technology, and humor was a recipe that felt unique at the time. It's one of those shows that, when mentioned today, instantly brings back memories of adventure-filled afternoons in front of the TV. The Powers of Matthew Starr.
Never heard of it.
What could it be cooler as a teenager than discovering you're actually an alien prince with telekinetic powers? That was the hook of The Powers of Matthew Starr, a show that blended high school drama with out-of-this-world sci-fi. Matthew Starr was no ordinary teen. He was a prince from another planet, blend in while secretly using his abilities to protect himself from alien enemies. The show had an irresistible mix of teenage wish fulfillment and action-packed adventure. Imagine dealing with high school bullies one minute and fighting off intergalactic threats the next. Matthew's powers, especially his telekinesis, made him the ultimate fantasy hero for kids watching at the time. He was learning how to control his abilities, all while trying to lead a normal life, something every teenager could relate to. Superpowers or not. Despite the cool concept, the show struggled with ratings and only lasted one season. It didn't help that one of the stars, Louis Gossett Jr., was injured on set, which led to production delays. Still, for fans who remember it, The Powers of Matthew Starr remains a hidden gem of 80s television, combining high school angst with the allure of secret powers. Ottoman. Imagine living in a world where your computer can create the computer whiz who created a holographic crime fighter, Ottoman wasn't just any hologram. He could interact with the real world, create vehicles out of thin air, and had incredible strength, making him the ultimate partner in fighting crimes. The show's futuristic concept was a dream for anyone who loved technology and superheroes. Ottoman could turn into a glowing car, plane, or helicopter at will, often leaving Walter scrambling to keep up. For kids in the 80s, this was the epitome of cool technology that felt years ahead of its time. And let's not forget Cursor, Ottoman's glowing sidekick that added a touch of charm and humor to every episode. Despite its innovative special effects, Ottoman only lasted mainly due to high production costs. The show's flashy visuals were groundbreaking. They were also too expensive to maintain for television at the time. So, Ottoman remains one of those shows that, for those who watched, left a lasting impression of what the future could look like.
Up for an adventure?
Manimal. In the 80s, the idea of a man who can transform into any animal like other magic. That's exactly what Manimal delivered. The show followed Dr. Jonathan Chase, a wealthy crime fighter with the unique ability to morph into various animals to help solve crimes. Whether he was transforming into a hawk to scout the area or a panther to chase down criminals, each episode brought a thrilling new adventure. Manimal was ahead of its time. Special effects to show Chase's transformations, which for the 80s were mind-blowing. The concept of a man using animal instincts to fight crime captured the imagination of kids and teens alike, who didn't want to be able to change into a powerful animal at will. The show balanced action with a bit of mystery, keeping viewers guessing which animal Chase would turn into next. Though it only lasted 8 episodes, Manimal became a cult favorite, remembered for its unique premise and groundbreaking special effects. The show's cancellation was mainly due to low ratings, but it's still fondly recalled as one of the most ambitious and imaginative TV experiments of the 80s. Even today, its name sparks curiosity and nostalgia for those who grew up watching it. The Highwaymen. If you loved futuristic crime fighting mixed with a bit of the Wild West, Highwayman was your dream show. Set in a near future America, the show followed a mysterious figure known only as the Highwayman, who drove a high-tech weaponized truck while chasing down criminals across the country. Think of it as Mad Max meets Knight Rider, a giant truck that could transform into a helicopter. What made this show so cool was the sheer sense of adventure and the unique mix of sci-fi with a rugged lone wolf hero. The Highwayman's truck was the star of the show, packed with gadgets and tricks that could get him out of any situation. For kids and teens who loved action, this show was a playground of imagination. What could be better than a truck that could fly? Unfortunately, the Highwayman didn't last long. Just 9 episodes. Despite its ambitious concept and cool tech, the show struggled to find an audience. But for those who watched, it was one of those rare gems that offered a glimpse into what the future of adventure TV could look like. It remains a forgotten treasure, with fans still reminiscing about that iconic truck. Voyagers.
Nobody knows women. Dogs.
So jump in on the action, adventure, and fun.
If you ever dreamed of traveling through
I
time,
think we watched that, huh? I think
ultimate wish fulfillment.
for some reason I remember that.
Followed a time traveler named Phineas Bogg and his young sidekick Jeffrey Jones as they journeyed through different historical periods, fixing events that had gone wrong. Equipped with a special device called the Omni, which looked like a pocket watch, they could leap from ancient Egypt to the Wild West in a matter of seconds. What made Voyagers so fun was its blend of historical education with thrilling adventures. Every episode had Bogg and Jeffrey navigating through famous events in history, often encountering legendary figures like Thomas Edison or Cleopatra. For kids, it was like getting a crash course in history with the excitement of a time-traveling adventure. And let's be honest, who didn't fantasize about hopping through time and meeting historical icons face to face? Sadly, Voyagers only lasted 1 season, despite its creative premise and dedicated fan base. One of the reasons for its cancellation was the expensive production costs of recreating different historical periods every week. But even with its short run, the show left a lasting impression. It remains a hidden gem for those who loved history mixed with a dash of fantasy, and for many, it was their introduction to the idea of time travel in television. The Phoenix.
For mankind, the Phoenix. For a thousand years.
In the 80s, the idea of a man from another planet awakening on Earth with incredible powers captured the imagination of teens alike. And that's exactly what the Phoenix delivered. The show followed Bennu of the ancient aliens living on Earth for centuries, only to awaken in modern time. Bennu, portrayed by Judson Scott, had extraordinary abilities like telepathy, telekinesis, and the power to heal. His mission to find his long-lost companion Mira while helping humanity in the process. What made the Phoenix so captivating was a mix of mysticism, science fiction, and adventure. Bennu's gentle nature and wisdom made him an unusual hero. He wasn't about fighting, but rather about solving problems with his intellect and powers. His connection to ancient wisdom and extraterrestrial origins gave the show a deeper, almost spiritual tone. It was a show that made you think while still delivering the excitement of an alien on Earth. Sadly, the Phoenix was short-lived, only airing 5 episodes before being canceled due to low ratings. Despite its brief run, it earned a cult following thanks to its unique premise and thoughtful storytelling. Fans of the show still remember it as a hidden treasure, one that brought something truly different to the landscape of 80s television. Jace and the Wheeled Warriors.
Just for his father to unite the magic root and lead his Lightning League to victory.
For those who grew up with a love for epic battles between good and evil, Jace and the Wheeled Warriors was a thrilling animated adventure that hit all the right notes. The show followed Jace, a young hero on a mission to reunite with his father and defeat the evil Saw Boss and his army of sentient plant vehicles known as the Monster Minds. With the help of his loyal team and their transforming vehicles, Jace journeyed across the galaxy, battling these villains at every turn. The magic of Jace and the Wheeled Warrior is imaginative world building and exciting action sequences. The vehicles, which could transform and fight on both land and air, were a dream for any kid who loved cars and robots. Each episode was packed with fast-paced chases, daring rescues, and inventive strategies to outsmart the monster mind. The show was also filled with underlying themes of family and perseverance, as Jace's quest to find his father kept the emotional stakes high. Despite its popularity, Jace and the Wheeled Warriors never got the proper ending it deserved, as the series was canceled before the storyline could be resolved. Still, it remains a beloved memory for those who tuned in, and its mix of action, heart, and sci-fi adventure has cemented it as a cult classic of 80s animated TV. Mask, Mobile Armored Strike Command. For kids in the 80s, that was the perfect blend of everything they loved. Cool
Yeah, I remember this one. This was always
battles between good
I
and
always
evil.
liked it.
The show followed Matt Tracker and his team, known as Mask, who fought against the criminal organization Venom. What made this show stand out? The vehicles. Each one had the ability to transform into battle-ready machines, like motorcycles that turned into helicopters or cars that became submarines. And let's not forget the masks each character wore, giving them special abilities in combat. The combination of high-octane action and imaginative technology made Mask an instant hit with kids. It was like watching the best parts of a spy thriller, superhero show, and racing competition all rolled into one. Every episode brought a new mission, with Tracker and his team using their advanced tech and vehicles to stop Venom's latest evil plan. The fast-paced action and transformations kept viewers glued to the screen, and for many, it sparked endless hours of play with the Mask toy line. Despite its popularity, Mask actually faded after 2 seasons. However, it left a lasting legacy. The innovative concept of vehicles and secret tech still resonates with fans today. It remains one of the most iconic action cartoons of the 80s. Turbo Teen.
Saturdays this fall, who's the fastest teenager in town? Turbo Teen.
Imagine turning into a sports car whenever you got too hot. Sounds strange, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to Brett Matthews, teen hero of 13. After a freak accident involving a high-tech government experiment, Brett gained the ability to transform into a red sports car whenever his body temperature rose. Whether he liked it or not, he could shift between human and car form, finding himself in wild chases or racing to stop the bad guys. For kids in the 80s, Turbo Teen was the ultimate fantasy. What could be cooler than turning into a sleek, fast car to escape danger or race around with your friends? The show's combination of action, humor, and bizarre transformation sequences kept viewers entertained, even if the concept was, well, a little far-fetched. Every episode saw Brett and his friends trying to control his transformations while stopping criminals or solving mysteries. Despite its fun premise, Turbo Teen didn't last long, only running for 13 episodes. While short-lived, it became a cult favorite, especially for those who love the idea of blending human abilities with cool car-centric action. The show may have been...
Are you 50 years old? Well, this news is for you. The CDC now recommends you get vaccinated.
But it's one of those 80 gems that left a lasting impression on those who watched it. Tales of the Gold Monkey. If you love the adventure of movies like Indiana Jones, then Tales of the Gold Monkey was a must-watch. Set in the late 1930s in the South Pacific, the show followed Jake Cutter, a former Flying Tigers pilot who ran a seaplane charter business, often getting caught up in dangerous missions involving treasure hunts, spies, and mysterious artifacts. With his loyal dog Jack, his one-eyed mechanic Corky, and the mysterious lounge singer Sarah, Jake's adventures took him to exotic islands and put him up against everything from Nazis to supernatural forces. The show captured the imagination of kids and teens with its blend of adventure, humor, and high-stakes action. Every episode felt like stepping into a new world full of danger and excitement, where Jake's trusty plane, the Grumman Goose, would swoop in to save the day. The lush tropical settings and fast-paced storylines made Tales of the Gold Monkey feel like an epic adventure every week. Though it only lasted 1 season, the show became a cult classic, fondly remembered for its thrilling plots and likable characters. It was one of those shows that made you want to grab your phone and head off on your own treasure hunting mission. Even today, fans remember it as one of the best adventure series of the 80s, the Edison Twins.
You didn't watch this either.
For fans of science, problem solving, and good old fashioned adventures, the Edison Twins was a perfect blend of entertainment and education. The show followed teenage twins Tom and Annie Edison, along with their younger brother Paul, as they used their scientific knowledge to solve everyday problems and mysteries. The series was unique because after each episode, they would explain the science behind their solutions, turning the show into a fun learning experience for young viewers. What made the Edison Twins memorable wasn't just the clever mysteries the twins unraveled, but also the way it encouraged kids to think critically and apply science to real-life situations.
No way.
Whether they were solving puzzles involving chemistry, physics, or technology, the show made science cool, and its relatable characters were easy for young viewers to connect with. The upbeat theme song also made it instantly recognizable when we grew up watching. The series ran for seasons. Beat show in the
What's that?
never reached the status of other 80s did. It holds a special place in the hearts of those who tuned in every week, fascinated by the clever mix of science and adventure. The Edison Twins remains one of those shows that subtly shaped a generation of curious young minds. Sectors, Warriors of Symbiont.
These are the Sectors, the Warriors of Symbiont.
For kids who are fascinated by action-packed fantasy worlds.
On the next Kids Incorporated, the band meets Mubala, a visitor from a faraway land.
For many kids growing up in the 80s, Kids Incorporated was a perfect blend of music, friendship, and teenage drama. The show followed a group of talented kids who performed in a band called The Ups and Downs of Growing Up. Each episode featured performances of songs from the time, giving it a music vibe mixed with relatable storylines. Whether they were tackling everyday issues like friendship in school or singing their hearts out on stage, the show had a charm that made it a favorite for kids and teens alike. What made Kids Incorporated truly special was its focus on music. The cast, which included future stars like Fergie, then Stacey Ferguson, and Jennifer Love Hewitt, would perform cover versions of popular hits from the 80s, giving kids a reason to tune in every week. The upbeat, positive atmosphere of the show, combined with catchy music, made it a feel-good experience that was hard to resist.
This was,
the show ran for nearly a decade,
High School
an impressive
Musical before there was High School Musical.
Yeah, basically.
For those who remember it, Kids Incorporated was more than just a TV show. It was a celebration of music and the excitement of growing up. Danger Bay. For kids and teens, loved the mix of adventure, environmental awareness. Danger Bay was a standout show in the 80s. Set in the stunning landscape of Vancouver, the show followed Dr. Grant Doc Roberts, a marine biologist who worked at the Vancouver Aquarium, alongside his two children, Nicole and Jonah, and their adventures involving wildlife rescue, ecological threats, and solving environmental crimes. Danger Bay tackled important issues while keeping viewers entertained with exciting storylines. What made Danger Bay unique was its focus on conservation and wildlife preservation, something not commonly seen in children's programming at the time. Each episode presented an adventure rooted in nature, whether it was rescuing endangered species, combating poachers, or solving environmental mysteries. For kids fascinated by animals and the environment, Danger Bay was an educational yet thrilling escape. The show ran for 6 seasons, making it one of the longer-running series in the 80s, and it became a favorite for families looking for wholesome, nature-focused entertainment. While it didn't have the flashy action of some other 80s shows, its heart was in the right place, and it left a lasting impact on viewers who learned to care a little more about the world around them. Space Academy.
Space Academy, founded in the star year 3732.
For kids fascinated by space exploration and science fiction, Space Academy was a thrilling dive into the cosmos. Set in the year 3732, the show followed a group of young cadets at Space Academy, a futuristic school designed to train the next generation of space explorers. Under the guidance of Commander Gompu, these cadets, each with unique talents like telepathy and super strength, went on various missions to explore space and protect the galaxy from various threats. What made Space Academy stand out was its mix of futuristic gadgets, alien encounters, and moral lessons. Each episode felt like an adventure into the unknown, with the cadets often learning valuable lessons about teamwork, courage, and responsibility. For kids and teens who were already captivated by the real-life space race, Space Academy offered a glimpse into a future where they could imagine themselves piloting spaceships and exploring distant planets. Though the show only ran for 1 season, its imaginative set design, space-themed adventures and diverse group of cadets made it memorable. For those who watched it, Space Academy was more than just a sci-fi show. It was an inspiring vision of what the future might hold for young adventurers eager to explore the stars. We've just relived some of the most unforgettable yet often overlooked TV shows from our
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of most of those.
Yeah, I haven't either. So. Ugh.
You got a lot quieter. You got quieter.
I got quieter?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's any of this stuff.
What you want, kitty? Hey, get up.
What you want? To get higher? Am I higher? Am I louder? Still quieter?
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you, but.
Let's see here. Sound, headphones. What about now?
Talk.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Better now?
A little louder, yeah.
I wonder. Maybe. What about now? Now?
I can hear you.
Now? Is it louder?
I think it's better.
Oh. I don't know what's going on. And that's all I know.
There you go.
That's better?
Yeah.
I wonder why it did that. Let's see.
Oh, stay over there. Cat.
Yeah, cat. Yeah, cat. Let's see. There's Surfer, watch that one.
No, stay over there.
The Accountant 2, did you see that?
What is it?
The Accountant 2?
I think we took a look at it last or one of the times.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah. And I haven't even seen the first one, so.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I heard it's pretty good.
It's supposed to be anyway. Like I said, I haven't watched it. Maybe I'll watch the first one when the second one comes out. Let's see. Here. We'll do something here. Works for yards, I think. I don't know. Do you play on Steam already?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh.
open a web browser, you can come to the site store.steampowered.com, or just go and search for Steam, and you should get here pretty easily. Then all you need to do is go to the top right, and you can go and click on Install Steam, and you can then click on Install Steam here, and the launcher will go and download. You can then go and run it, the Steam setup file. We've got a full guide on that. And after you've gone and downloaded it, you can go and open it up, and you'll be prompted to either log into an account or go and create one. So you can go and create an account, it's free. After you've created your account and you've opened Steam, you'll then be here. So it's important to note that Steam is basically a game marketplace and also a game launcher. So what you can do is go and buy games on Steam. There's so many, for example, Farming Simulator, you go and buy this. So just to go a bit more in depth, scroll down and find a game, for example, this one here. Now what you can then do is scroll down. If the games have DLCs and other packs, you can go and see them down here as well. In this case, I just get the standard edition. So you'd add it to your cart. You can click on View My Cart, and you can then go and check out. When you buy a game on Steam, it'll then go and be added to your library. So you can come to your library and you'll see your different games on the left here. You can go and click on a game, for example, Power World, and I've already got this installed, so it says play. If the game hasn't been installed, it'll go and say install. You can then go and click on install.
Counter-Strike, I have that somewhere.
Where you want to install it. I've got an added disk drive before.
Yeah, that's old
You can choose if you want shortcuts. I don't.
I have them all.
You can then go and click on install, and it'll then go and start downloading the game. So this will take some time depending upon the size of the game. As you can see here though, this is 28 gigabytes, so it's quite big, but you can go and see the progress there. And once it's finished, you'll then go and see a play button. But it's important to note there are also free games as well on Steam, not just paid ones. But also, some people like to go and have all of their games in their Steam library as well. So if you've got other games on your computer, maybe not necessarily bought from Steam, maybe from another launcher, or just in an independent game, you can actually go and add it to Steam. So come to your library at the top, you can come to the bottom left and click on Add a Game. And what you can then do is you can go and find it on your computer and go and add it to the list. For example, you could add a non-Steam game, or you can even activate a product. So, for example, activating a product is when you've been given a game key, and you can go and activate it there. But if you want to add a non-Steam game, click there, it'll go and search your computer, and you can then go and select them and go and add them. Super simple. So that's sort of the game marketplace and the launcher side of Steam. But also Steam is a full community, which is super cool. So for example here, I could go and click on community at the top. So what you can do is you can go and add friends on Steam, and you can go and communicate with people, and you can also go and have your own profile because of that. So as you can see, if you hover over your name at the top, you can then go and see these different things. For example, activity, profile, things like that. Now to go and unlock...
So what's your name under Steam, or is it something...
Steam, and after you've done that, you can then start adding friends and things like that.
Not CSP?
No, access to search and community.
Something else?
Major Seaman Havoc.
I have those, so I've got to unlock those features. As you can see on the community page, you can then go and start searching for people, and there are also different hubs and products you can go and search through as well. If you guys found this useful, then please consider subscribing and liking the video.
Steam. What is Steam? A question you or someone you know has asked when getting into PC gaming.
Bruh, what's up?
Bruh.
Oh shit. It's almost 10. So what you got plans for this week?
I have no plans for this week, just working and hopefully getting over this bladder infection.
Yeah, that sucks balls.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, me neither. I think the only thing I have is dialysis of bullshit up on.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else I got. Yeah, so I don't know. You still watching Farscape and stuff?
Yeah. And then 1920. 25, I think, or 23, or whatever it's called.
35 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it came back on, so that's another one we can start watching.
Cool. I don't know if I didn't watch the first one, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch this one. But we'll
Harrison
see.
Ford's in it.
Yeah, I know. It looks good. I just don't know if I, want to get into another series and all. I'm kind of, I get kind of.
Yeah.
So. I did watch some more X-Files. I finished season 1. Well, I'm season 2. But that's the only thing I've watched, I think. So, probably the only thing I'll watch this week as well. Paying on work and stuff. If I could stop working 2 jobs, that'd be nice. But I need to get this political page going up because every day there's shit going on. You can hop on whenever and chat about the news and shit. And you guys need to learn how to hop on and create this shit. So that way, if you want to play a video game on here, you can just stream it and
Yeah,
and that way.
That's what the plan was. If we can get.
Yeah. Well, even if you're by yourself, you can do it.
Yeah, it'd probably be me and Carson. Because
that's fine.
It's boring.
I don't care. So, all right then.
All right.
Peace.
Later.
Later.